Tirico alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Nashville. And a decent return there. He'll get this a good shy of the 30. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
His throw left is complete with Judy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Tobin. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it with Judkins. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now Prescott. Towards the middle, and that's Tobin. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 1.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Set to go now on first and 10. Prescott now. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 23, here's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal. They'll run it here. Here's Judkins. A short game, down to the 7. Now here's second and goal. He'll get this out to the left flank. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his first touchdown of the new year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be let out by their new quarterback. Greg, it is a rookie from South Carolina.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
17 at the 19-yard line.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Throwing now on third and long. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. So on fourth down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Dak can throw it here on first down. And this ball is going to be incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Back into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And it brings up third down.
Back to throw is Prescott. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's into the end zone. Jerry Judy. Touchdown. Down Cleveland. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Makes the score Browns 14, Titans nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5. From the gun, here's Ward. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. Pass caught. It's John Mechie. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Titans
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Shotgun snap for Ward. Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. Back to throw is Ward. Taking off. And he is out of bounds down at 21.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
On first down, Ward. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Ward. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Intended for Calvin
On for the
Ridley.
field goal now.
Incomplete.
It's Brandon Aubrey.
He was covered
This will be a
by Tyson
38-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Titans get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, Prescott. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And this ball incomplete on third down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Myles Garrett. Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Pollard. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Now it's Ward. Throw on the run is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, it's the Browns with the advantage. We're back in Music City after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line. 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Dak. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Here's their punter now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following the score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line. they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points at home. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent than their.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Christian Wilkins.
3rd and 7.
A loss of 5. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing, Ward. Now he'll air one out. That's hot to the goal line and in. Gunnar Helen. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans are back within 4. It is 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From 31, here is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Right side taken by Njoku. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
First down.
On the play fake. Dak. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
At the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
They'll throw again. Dak. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. What to do following the sack? It is 3rd and long.
Loss of 8 yards.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll drop this one down to Judkins. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Titans offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up, throw him down for a loss.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He completes this one to Mechie. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Browns offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's outside to Judkins. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Prescott. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Again, Prescott to the air. He finds Judy on that one. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
To the air again. Prescott gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And less than a yard.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They bring Judy in motion. On play action, here's Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
In trouble, and down he goes. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville. In a moment, it is 3rd and 10. Here's Dak to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Titans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. On 1st and 10, Ward. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. A throw on the move is caught. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll get this out wide to Collins, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
2nd and 11 at the
Ward to throw again. He'll look for Pollard out of backfield. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. On 3rd down, here's Pollard. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. 2nd down, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37.
To throw is Ward. He'll get this out to his running back. He's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now we've got 3rd downs coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Ward. He gets this one complete to Reynolds. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
1st and 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air again. Ward. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Halftime. Get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? He's got his tight end. That's Helm. Uh-oh. And he will get into the end zone. Gunnar Helm. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25, and the drive will begin there. The Browns offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll get this complete to Tolbert. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The Browns getting their punting team out there as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. That one on target to Ridley. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. They'll begin and 10. To throw is Dak. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Judkins going to get it on the zone read, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Now Prescott. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And that's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Quick shot caught by Tolbert on the slant. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Quick throw taken in by Judy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll throw again. Dak. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll get forward for a couple. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down. Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. Prescott now. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. A give now to Judkins on the zone read. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Sampson. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Judkins. Touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Titans sending out their punter. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Judkins. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. They run it once more with Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll try it now with Sampson. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down, and they get it rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3. On 1st down, right back to Sampson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Tillman, the man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Dak facing 3rd and long. That's out wide to Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. And it'll bring up 4th down. Right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. On 1st and 10, Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as they are forced to kick for the sixth time today. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out, and he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. The defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Pistol now for Prescott. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. On third down, Prescott. They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. And now here comes the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. The Titans offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. A shotgun snap for Ward. He's got a man here. That's Alec Iomanner. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Pollard. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down. From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Ward. Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Big play. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Now, 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead On this drive, it starts with first down. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. It is 2nd and 6. To the air again, Prescott. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Prescott again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
There's that man again, another catch. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get themselves